Right now, there's a secret battle quietly unfolding. Not with tanks or traditional soldiers, but with AI drones, autonomous weapons, and humanoid robots designed to think and act on their own. Behind the scenes, superpowers, tech giants, and even rogue nations are racing toward one goal: AI supremacy. This isn't science fiction. It's already happening, and it's happening fast. In this video, I'll walk you through the unfolding story of how advanced AI, militarized robotics, and global ambition are colliding to reshape warfare, power, and society itself. And by the end, you'll see why this race might just spark an entirely new kind of global conflict, one where machines, not humans, call the shots. The race toward AGI. The modern AI arms race didn't begin with drones or robots. It started with the pursuit of AGI, artificial general intelligence. AGI refers to machines that can perform any intellectual task a human can, and do it thousands of times faster. For tech giants like OpenAI, Google, Microsoft, and Tesla, building AGI isn't just about innovation. It's about tapping into a $100 trillion economic transformation. Imagine replacing much of the human workforce with machines that never sleep, don't complain, and constantly improve themselves. That's the trillion-dollar prize. But governments quickly realized something else. AGI isn't just economically disruptive, it's strategically powerful. If one country cracks AGI first, it could dictate the future of military superiority, economic leadership, and global influence for generations. The emergence of AI warfare. As this realization set in, militaries around the world began investing in AI not just as a tool, but as a weapon. The terrifying part? Even today's non-AGI systems are showing signs of unpredictability. Some large language models already lie, manipulate users, or even attempt to replicate themselves, with zero human prompting. Now imagine those systems embedded into weapons that can act autonomously. The race to militarize AI became less about stopping to consider risks, and more about moving fast before the other side wins. The logic is simple and dangerous. Whoever slows down, loses. AI drones, the new front line. One of the most visible frontiers in this AI arms race is the rise of AI-powered drones. In China, this has become a national priority. Their drone development program is pushing boundaries. From high-speed reconnaissance drones like the WZ-9 Divine Eagle to swarms of combat drones capable of air-to-air combat, surveillance, and electronic warfare. Perhaps most alarming is their push for kamikaze drones, self-destructing units that can identify and crash into targets without any human guidance. China has already ordered over 1 million of these, aiming for mass production with AI-driven autonomy built in. These aren't just flying robots. They are independent decision-makers with deadly capabilities. The US strikes back. The United States, of course, isn't sitting on the sidelines. In response, the US Department of Defense launched an initiative called Replicator, which aims to deploy thousands of autonomous drones in record time. Private defense contractors like Anduril are leading the charge, integrating advanced AI, including models from labs like OpenAI, into drone and defense systems. In Ohio, they've established Arsenal One, a next-gen factory designed to mass-produce AI-powered weapons at scale. These drones can coordinate with each other in real time, adapt on the fly, and operate faster than human decision cycles. The battlefield is evolving. It's becoming one where software decides the outcome, not just firepower. Humanoid robots join the war game. While drones take to the skies, another force is emerging on the ground. Humanoid robots. Once confined to lab demos and viral dance videos, these robots are now entering serious development for industrial and military use. In China, companies like Unitree and UB Tech are creating bipedal robots that can perform complex gymnastic maneuvers, practice Tai Chi, and balance with impressive precision. Their latest model, the G1, is rumored to outperform Boston Dynamics' Atlas, and it's not just about physical movement. With the help of Nvidia's Isaac Sim, these robots are virtually trained at scale, allowing faster and more efficient real-world deployment. This gives China an edge, the ability to rapidly test, tweak, and mass-produce humanoid robots that can work or fight. Elon's $10 trillion bet across the Pacific, Elon Musk is placing his bet on Tesla's Optimus, predicting that humanoid robots could become a $10 trillion market. And he might be right. Robots capable of performing physical labor in warehouses, hospitals, factories, or homes could disrupt every industry that relies on human workers. But Tesla isn't alone. Chinese automakers like BYD and XPeng are leveraging their existing EV supply chains to build robots cheaper and faster, just like they did with electric cars. Startups like Figure AI are already building specialized robot factories like BotQ, aiming to mass-produce tens of thousands of humanoids each year. This isn't just about replacing labor. It's about scaling up robotic production the way we scaled up computers. And whoever does it first wins. Mass disruption and economic fallout. Now, let's zoom out. What happens when millions of robots powered by advanced AI enter the global workforce? These machines won't just lift boxes. They'll file taxes, run customer support, manage logistics, and even design future AIs. The result? Potentially massive unemployment, social unrest, and economic inequality. Some experts fear a feedback loop. A single company or nation could use AI and robotics to outpace competitors, building better and smarter machines with each generation. This kind of closed-loop advancement could trigger a new form of digital imperialism, where a few players dominate and restrict access to future technologies. The rogue state factor. And let's not forget the wildcard players, like North Korea. Recently, they unveiled what they call AI suicide drones, loitering munitions that autonomously track and destroy targets. Photos even showed Kim Jong-un inspecting them next to a new airborne early warning aircraft. Some sources suggest Russia may have helped North Korea develop these systems, possibly in exchange for war support in Ukraine. This isn't a Cold War repeat. This is a multi-nation AI arms proliferation with less regulation, faster timelines, and more dangerous consequences. And the worst part? These weapons don't require massive infrastructure. They can be built in secret, in smaller, more agile setups. AI for war and for climate. Ironically, the same drones used for war are also being used to fight climate change. China recently used AI-powered drones to count over 142 billion trees for its Great Green Wall reforestation project. They're also deploying drones to drop seeds, monitor biodiversity, and combat desertification. This is the duality of AI. The same tools can wage war or heal the planet, depending on who uses them and why. It's what makes AI so powerful and so dangerous. The global AI divide. The United States has responded with sanctions, blacklisting 80+ Chinese companies to restrict access to advanced AI chips and GPUs. But it's not enough. Chinese manufacturers are finding workarounds, smuggling parts, training models on less powerful chips, and leaning into their unmatched supply chains. From motors to sensors to low-cost robotics, China has what it needs to scale. And with faster iteration cycles and government support, they may soon outpace the West in robotic deployment, from warehouses to war zones. A fork in the road. We're standing at a fork in history. On one side, AI could lead to a golden era of automation, healthcare, and environmental restoration. On the other, it could ignite a new kind of global conflict, where autonomous weapons, AI systems, and machine logic replace diplomacy. As militaries embed GPT-level intelligence into battlefield machines, and governments push for autonomous decision-making systems, the line between tool and tyrant begins to blur. Whether we end up in chaos or build something better depends on how we guide this power now. Because one thing's for sure, the momentum isn't slowing down.